Is she still love? It's 5 a.m. and I'm up right now. Tell me, can we?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. If you look at Orlando, right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
When I look at Orlando, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Black in at the one. And for San Antonio, in the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Harper is out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And, Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. Good work defensively by Carter. And the Magic with possession. Wagner outside. The 3 from Banchero. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. To the middle. Here's Harper. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Craig, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Harper. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And Harper drops them both. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And, Shams, we appreciate the report. So it's the Spurs now, after Paolo Banchero made that last 3-pointer.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Banchero. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Spins. Back to Black. And the layup's good off the glass.
Impressive to see Black converting through contact like that. Showing you some strength right there.
Now, here's Fox. Black defending. Back to Fox. Pass to Harper. Now, Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Banchero. And it's Sohan missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bane passes to Wagner. Now Banchero. He's guarded by Harper. Banchero, that's good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Now, here's Fox. The shot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Bain. Carter, the pass to Bain. The rebound by the Spurs. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Here's Banchero, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Rebound by Sohan.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Outside Harper. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Black with it. Last game we saw him score 13. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Banchero outside. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
The Magic trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low, here's Banchero. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Banchero's got 7 points. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Vassell outside. From about 19 feet, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. The Magic have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to Black. Banchero outside. A miss that time would have put him up. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Wagner. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by Harper. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Magic trail by 3. To the paint. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Wagner against Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. Pulls up. Vassell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Stephon Castle comes in for Harper. Orlando also making some changes. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Wagner. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Anthony Black. Bain against Johnson. Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Orlando. A moment now to check out some numbers for Wendell Carter.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Jones. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside, Suggs. Carter with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Jones, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Fox passes to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Banchero. And it's Sohan missing.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Carter sets the pick for Jones. And then Carter with the dunk.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Here's Castle. No scoring in this one. A pass to Fox. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Wembanyama. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Banchero outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over Jones. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for it.
We saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
Now for San Antonio, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Sohan. And it's Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Wagner's subbed in for Tyus Jones. Pass to Bain. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's good.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Vassell inside the line. And the Spurs scoring again. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 6. Screen by Batadze. Bane kicks to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Here's Suggs. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here are the Magic now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Count it.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Inside, here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Vassell against Bane. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 11.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Bane. 25 points last game. Shoots a fader. No good on the shot. Here's Castle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Franz Wagner. The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And Orlando making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner with the 3. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And so in the game for the Magic, outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Batadze is out there with Wagner. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Now, here's Suggs. And here's Jones. Back to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jones. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 7. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Castle. Olynyk, a screen on Wagner. Wagner against Johnson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Johnson's got his first basket.
Found points from Johnson. That's a bailout.
Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner develop quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
Now here's Johnson. Phelan Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Olynyk. Now Castle. Here's Vassell. And Jones pulls it down. Wagner against Johnson. Suggs passes to Wagner. The shot, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. Evan Vassell, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Suggs against Harper. Lets it fly from 18. San Antonio with the rebound. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Castle with it, working on Black. The kick out to Harper. Suggs with the steal. Pass to Bitadze. His three-pointers off the mark. Spurs leading by 9. Johnson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Johnson with the bounce pass. Cancel. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Johnson. Sweet little floater. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Change here. When Benyama's checked in. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Suggs. The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Black. Here's Bain. Can they get it? San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now we'll hear from Allie Laforce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. As Victor Wembanyama said, quote, I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned. Back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Outside Harper. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Wagner. Here's Vassell. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Suggs, and he converts the layup. Suggs has got 6.
Really good concentration to finish despite the tough defense that time. Jalen Suggs, really strong as a finisher.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Black defending. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Bataze. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Raptors. And here's Wagner. Bane sets the screen for Wagner. Outside, Bane. Bataze, a screen on Vassell. Bane for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. To the inside, here's Johnson. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And good that time.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
The Magic trail by 13. Outside, Suggs. Bataze, a screen on Harper. Suggs with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. The unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs, Clark, has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. Orlando also making some changes. Biyombo checks in for Goga Bitadze. And Banchero subbed in for Wagner.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Banchero against Olynyk. Johnson outside. Back to Wembanyama. Fires away from outside. Rebound by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit.
Look out!
Okay, young guy. Banchero with an artful dribble move there, giving the fans what they want to see.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Wembanyama, a screen on Suggs. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yes, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Wembanyama down low. Batase's there, and he comes up with the deuce. Here's Black. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Banchero outside. Outside, Suggs. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Again, the Magic score.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Olynyk. Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Now, Suggs. 10 points for him. Banchero outside. Knocks down the three ball. Banchero's got 16 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Outside, Fox. In the corner, Castle with it. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Batase is screen on Olynyk. No problems knocking that one down. Banchero's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
To the paint, here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. Suggs in the corner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Olynyk. Now, here's Harper. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game.
Outside, Payne. Pass to Banchero. .119 left to play here in the second quarter. Nine feet out. Rebound by Olynyk.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Harper dishes to Fox. What a terrific move that was. Fox has got 5 points so far.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Spurs leading by 17. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Payne for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now it's 27 points for Victor Wembanyama. Black kicks to Banchero. Back to Black. Over Fox. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Magic.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harden. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
First team foul.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Here's Black. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
And he gets the bucket. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
To the left side wing. Wembanyama against Carter. At the top of the key, Harper. Back from outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Black. Now here is Carter, defended by Wembanyama. Wagner kicks to Banchero. From about 19 feet, will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They're scoreless since the first half. Harper the pass to Sohan. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Bain. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Banchero. Banchero a screen for Bain. Here's Black from past the arc. And it's Harper with the rebound. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Magic trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Banchero. The 11-footer. The Magic again can't hit.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Wembanyama, a screen. Fires from 18, and it's San Antonio with another.
Strong arm work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Devin Vassell, third.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wagner kicks to Bain. Banchero passes to Bain. Another miss by Orlando.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Banchero outside. On the wing, Bain. Banchero, a screen on Harper. Clock at 4. And finished off by Banchero.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Shoots from the line. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Releases from 15. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Count that bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Down low, here's Banchero.
They really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
To the wing right side. Harper kicks to Vassell. Here's Sohan. And that one is good. Sohan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the two things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. Shoots over Fox. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Good on the shot. 34 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Banchero. Jacks up a three, and another three for Orlando.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for San Antonio. Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Spurs now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Wembanyama, a screen on Banchero. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Wagner. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 18. Inside, Sohan, and the dunk by Sohan.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And Banchero outside. To the paint. Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after with the step back. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Castle with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Bain. Five to shoot. Here's Suggs. A rebound by the Spurs. Fox finds Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Stolen by Carter. Bain against Castle. Now, here's Wagner. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Banchero passes to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Spurs leading by 18. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Banchero. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wembanyama has got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Suggs. Magic moving the ball around. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That three off the mark. Here's Castle. That one falls. Castle's got 6.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Banchero outside. And he banks in the layup.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Sohan. And it's Johnson in for De'Aaron Fox. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Jones subbed in for Bain. On defense, Orlando. Puts it up from 7. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 10 points.
No, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Castle against Jones. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Suggs finds Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. And here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Cornett.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here is Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Magic, the guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is out there with Anthony Black. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bain looking around. Outside, Suggs. Over Castle. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside Harper. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Suggs passes to Bane. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Batadze. It's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Johnson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bane against Harper. Outside, Suggs. Rebound by Olynyk.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Bane. Here's Suggs. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Johnson. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Shoots over Batadze. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bane against Harper. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson left side. Here's Castle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
That's good from Castle. Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Olynyk. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And for the Magic, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Black. And it's Carter missing. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A nice shot by Sohan.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Carter with the screen. Outside, Bane. Pass to Wagner. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
Here's Sohan. Back to Castle. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Over Carter. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's in there. Wembanyama has got 45 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside, Bane misses the 3.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Now Castle. On the wing, Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Bain. The Magic have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Black kicks to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Suggs missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The shot's good.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Suggs kicks to Carter. No good on the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Desmond Bain. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Banchero's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Wagner's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Outside, Bain. Banchero looking around. Rebound, San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Over Bain.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
The Magic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Banchero outside. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And so here's Orlando. Payne for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson right side. Pass to Castle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And the free throw, no good.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Here's Castle. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bain passes to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Some nice physicality there from Carter, going right into the defense.
At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Olynyk, he's checked in for San Antonio. Carter hits them both. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Banchero, right side. Pass to Wagner. And here's Banchero. Castle covering, and a wide-open look for Payne. The Magic again can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Waters. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The three from Banchero. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Waters. Now here's Olynyk. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And boy, they have gotten their revenge here tonight. They dropped that first matchup earlier this year, but tonight they even things up at 1 apiece on the season against the Magic.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Castle finds Johnson. Pass to Waters. Sinks the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
thinking was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word.